My name is Brian Macbeth. I'm a vice president with Layton Construction. We're the general contractor and construction manager for the Orem City Hall project. You know, we had a great experience working on this project. We have a great experience with Method Studio, a good history that we've been able to collaborate a lot on, this being one of those projects. Lane and Ryan and the staff that we worked with here were very good to work with. We were able to work through any problems that came up. I would dare say our meetings that we had every week were very enjoyable as we worked through it, and that's a good sign of being able to collaborate together as a team for the good of the community and also for this project. Okay, so the CMGC process is a little bit different than maybe some are used to. It stands for Construction Manager / General Contractor. So Layton is brought on to be not only the contractor for the project, but also a construction manager, which means that we work with the project team to help them to keep the project within budget and on schedule. We're brought in early in the design process. We work with the architect alongside the owner, and we work to develop budgets that are going to help the project be successful to meet the end project budget. We help them with cost of materials, different types. What are some of the options we can do to help this come in within budget? So it's a more unique role than just being the contractor on the project. I think one of the biggest challenges that we all face on this project is the proximity of the existing City Hall. Here on the north side of the building, we are 12 feet away from the existing building. A lot of our equipment is 8 feet wide, 10 feet wide. We're having to maneuver between the building and this new project without affecting the existing City Hall. Keeping it open, keeping it in business, and letting the residents of Orem still have a somewhat normal experience as they come to the City Hall while it's still open for business. That creates a lot of different challenges. Not only the proximity of the building, but just the limited amount of laydown area. We've got to bring in steel, we've got to bring in joist, big items of material that need a place to sit until they're put into the building. So having an active campus right next to where we're building makes it a little more difficult and a little more challenging, especially when we're 3 stories high and the square footage that we are on this project. We're building right on the corner of Center Street and State Street. There may not be a busier street to intersection at least in Utah County and maybe in Salt Lake, probably one of the more busy intersections. That always makes it difficult when your construction fence is right up against the building, and also making sure that we're not affecting the commute every day for all the citizens here in Orem and all the people that come and call Orem home and where they work and making sure that they have a normal day, even though there's a construction project going on right on the corner. You know, the one thing I always love about the project is being able to see the existing building and then also seeing the new building. There's a very stark contrast just in the lighting, the amount of outside light that's able to come in, the views from the mayor's and also from the 3rd floor out on the patios of the mountains and the surrounding valley are just amazing. And just more inviting, I think, for the citizens of Orem to feel like this is our City Hall and somewhere that we want to go and to be a part of. I think one thing that the construction workers are always keen on picking up is what the use of the building is. It's one thing to build a warehouse or something that's just going to be built and turned over for somebody else. But when they know that it's for a city or the residents of Orem, many of which are residents themselves, I think they take a different pride in it. And it's a different feeling when they come to work. They know that this isn't just a normal building. This is something that a city like the city of Orem is going to do every so many years. It's not just another building to the city of Orem, and because of that, the workers are able to take a greater pride in the project, and they sense the importance and the significance that it is for the city of Orem.